Hello, I'm Monica Moxie, and my business plan is for the purchase of a campground that's currently for sale here in Bloomsburg. My idea is to create a campground that puts the emphasis on nature rather than being just another camping resort. There is a rapidly growing number of households which identify as campers, and so the need for campgrounds is constantly increasing. And convenience has always been in demand at campgrounds, and so especially for new campers, having convenience built in is really going to go a long way. And I intend to meet the need through my prime location and my services I offer, as well as an ecotourism based philosophy that puts the emphasis on nature and green practices, as well as engaging the locals. My core competencies to achieve this are my education, experience, and passions. I have an undergraduate degree in recreation and tourism management, and I'm finishing up my MBA that'll help round out my skills. In addition to this, I have a long work history in the tourism and hospitality industry, including working at a busy campground that gave me more of a passion, kind of kicked things off for this dream of opening a campground. And my passions are for being outdoors. I love camping, I love hiking, anything that gets me outside, and so I'll be able to pass this along to my business and really put myself into it and help my customers have the best experience they can. And I'll take several steps to match my services and products with my competitive advantage. Since I'm an avid camper and have worked at a campground in the past, I know the best layout for campgrounds and what campers value when selecting one. The camp store will be stocked with products most in demand by campers. Being on the river, I will provide shuttle services and watercraft rentals on site and give that extra convenience. And I will pull on my expertise as a kayaker and also from working at an outfitter in the past. And the campground will differentiate itself in a few key areas. Firstly, local competition that provides many amenities price their sites much higher than average and don't provide rustic camping sites for tent campers. On the other hand, other campgrounds are inexpensive, but they don't provide the services and, and amenities that I will. And none of these other options offer on site shuttle services. And I will be marketing in a number of ways. Social media is definitely going to be a huge marketing source. I'll put a Facebook page out, Instagram, Pinterest, really get the name out there, let people know what's available because currently there's very little exposure for this property. And so making people aware of this riverfront property, which is a very appealing aspect for a lot of people when they're selecting a campground, especially if they want to go out and be on the water. And I will also list on major camping websites, including Reserve America and HipCamp. There's many out there where people will go to get their suggestions for where to camp. And so it'll be imperative to have the name of this campground out there on those sites. In addition to this, I'll be utilizing radio advertisements as well as getting space on exit signs on the highway that is nearby. And because of its close proximity to the university, having flyers and discounts for students will kind of make them aware and bring them out while they're in session during the school year. Finally, special events held on site, such as fishing tournaments or local musicians coming in to perform, will bring more traffic through the area. And I base my assumptions on what the campers want. I assume that more of them want a relaxed atmosphere than they would find at a regular camping resort, and that they want convenience and that they care about eco-friendly practices. And I believe the eco-friendly practices are a safe assumption because society as a whole is becoming more eco-conscious. And My projections show a small profit margin in the first year, as there's firstly a lot of development that'll need to take place, such as installing cabins and upgrading the roads and the bathhouses, and really bringing it up to the standard that people are looking for. And also as we build the utilization up, because it's going to be low at first as we increase the exposure, but after that the profit margins grow tremendously, and as you can see, there's a great room for growth. And this does not include repayment of loans or taxes, but there's still enough wiggle room to make this a possibility. So this is a fantastic piece of property and it's got a lot of potential, and I really look forward to bringing this to life. Thank you.